Alright guys, what's going on? It's Coach Gary. Hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear. We got Miami versus Texas for the right to go to the Final Four. As you can see right here before this tip goes off, Texas heavily favorite right here on the matchup predictor, 77.2%. You know what? They are actually, the matchup predictor is actually giving Miami a little bit a better chance than they did yesterday. I mean, what was that? Friday to win their last game. So we're going to start off with a Miami bucket. And it's on.
Doesn't probably get the recognition he deserved in terms of what a difference he makes for this team. It was the ACC regular season champs. Now
Texas drives, kicks it out. I think that was Carr. Allen with it, turnaround jumper is off the mark, and O'Meara comes out there with another rebound. I say another rebound because this young man has been rebounding the ball like he was Armando Baycock or someone. Wong goes to the basket, misses the scoop shot. Allen back to Carr for three. It hits every bit of the rim, comes out, and Hunter picks it up. Alley-oop. It's deflected. That was deflected by Popular. And now Carr to the basket. Layup is good.
Texas one time in Austin on a game-winning layup.
Carr turns down the three. He's been guarded by Wong. He kicks it to Hunter for three. Is no good. Rebound O'Meara outlets that one out. And looks like, is that Miller? Miller is going to be fouled. And he hits the layup.
On the weak side, and they were able to take advantage twice. So the foul on Bishop. Again, Bishop usually backing up Dylan DeSue, who is going to sit out. They think if they make it to Houston, he could be back next week. But the first
and once again, Miami out to a nice start. Ooh, Bishop wanted to throw that down. Number 32 going strong. He's fouled on the play. We'll go to the free throw line for Texas.
Using a ball screen and a little lob. He's scintillating around the rim. Raised right here in the Kansas City suburbs. Christian Bishop. You mentioned Creighton. We had 3 years there.
I noticed this game is actually, I guess you could say, partially on YouTube on another channel. So all those who come in to chill with me and watch this game, I appreciate it. If not, hey, that's how it is.
Earlier today. Tough call at the end. San Diego State heading to Houston to take on Florida Atlantic.
Texas gets on the board.
It's UConn.
And Bishop hits two. And looks like Texas is going to pick up full court. But it's a man press, so you throw it in and clear. And Wong brings it up for Miami, taking his time, 7-2. 17 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Wong is giving that ball to Miller. Back to Wong, coming off the screen, behind the back dribble. He's at the free throw line, trying to find someone to pass it. He may have either that ball got deflected or he double dribbled, but Wong comes up with the score, 9-2. They get down to Bishop, being guarded by O'Meara. He takes the baseline, and O'Meara fouls him.
Isaiah Wong, boy, he knows
Let's see, Wong. Let's see, was that ball deflected? Yeah, it was deflected. Punched it out from behind. Car breaker was up. Car breaker in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Bishop decides to kick this one back out. Gets it to Hunter. Hunter, he kicks it back out to number 10 for 3. And that is good. That's Rice. That's Rice, a very talented guard for Texas. And the Longhorns have cut into this lead. Back door is going to be deflected off Miller's foot. Texas ball. All right, Texas, Miami came out of this game just like they did their last game. Came out pretty hot. If I'm not mistaken, it was 7, my bad. Yes, 7-0 before Texas scored, and now Texas has a chance to draw even closer. They could make it a 1-point game. This is Carr behind the back. Finds Bishop, back to Carr. He turns down the 3, gets into the wing, misses it, but Texas gets their rebound, and it's now 7-9, just like that. Miami hasn't scored in the last 3 trips. 9-7 is the score. Long with it. Spin move. He's back in the same position he was last time. Now he finds, I think this is Miller. Goes baseline, misses it. Texas coming out of there wide open, and Rice almost loses it. They get it back to Rice, and cooler heads prevail. Carr with the ball, probing. He gets to the wing, kicks it. Left hand layup all the way to the basket, uncontested. Goes Cunningham for the layup. And this thing is tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Tied up. Miami, 4 trips without a bucket. Came out blazing. Now Miller with it. He finds Pack, who had over 20 points the last game. He drives, kicks it out. The crowd thought he traveled. Another layup is missed. That one was by Walker. Cunningham gets it over to Allen. I think this is Allen on that wing. Back in his man, a turnaround jumper off. And number 30, Cunningham. I think Cunningham is going to be called for the foul. All right, we got our first time out. Didn't know what to think there. Miami came out. I can't say not respecting, but not afraid of Texas, who was number 2, by the way. The number 2 seed, Miami's number 5. And I guess if you were betting on anything, which I don't bet, but if you bet on anything, you probably better bet on the lower seed. You know what I'm saying? The lower seed, because they have been winning. Even in the last game, I caught the trail end of San Diego and Creighton, and San Diego, number 5 seed, has pulled it out. We'll be in the Final 4. And now we're trying to see if I'm trying to see if the only remaining ACC team, which is Miami, can make it to the Final 4. I think if I would give them anything, because I wasn't really worried about how far they went, because I was worried about my team. Well, I wasn't worried about my team, my bad, because my team didn't even make it into the NCAA tournament. But I'm pretty sure I would have given Miami Sweet 16, possibly Elite 8. I didn't, for any reason, see Miami making it to the Final 4. All right? They may surprise me, though, here. It should be a good game to go ahead and change and make sure the score is correct. Boy, when I get my streaming deck, and I'm gonna stop talking about it. I'm just gonna show up one day, and you guys gonna be like, Coach Gary, you got all these bells and whistles, dude. What's up? What's up with all these special effects? Well, that's gonna be my streaming deck. All right, so we are in a timeout right now. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna go over the stats just yet. Cause just started. Game just started. But I would like to thank the 3 people in the building right now. Card Breaker in the building. Top seeds have been doing very. Yep, they've been getting knocked off. Hey, you guys. The other 2 people in here, and anybody that's in the we YouTubers like to say, in the bushes, not actually in the chat, but are watching. Hey guys, go check out Card Breaker. Card Breaker has a nice little channel over there, building up his subscribers. Does gaming. He's a gamer. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I'm right there. Card Breaker. Yeah, guys, go check him out. Go check him out and hook him up, guys. All right, here we go. Back at it again. This game might as well be 0-0. It is 9-9.
New head coach at Ole Miss.
Miami has the ball. They're going to be hounded all day. And what I mean by that is Texas has put on a full court press since they scored backdoor. And that backdoor was to Joseph, who missed it, but he's fouled on the play. That pass was by Walker.
Getting to the rim, and of course his ability to draw the foul on Texas, but the spacing, the movement, and then the threat of multiple guys being able to break you down.
Uncle Earl, what's up? Uncle Earl Lee live. Glad Duke isn't in it anymore. Hey. You know what? I must be the only. Yeah, I'm not a Duke fan. I like to watch good basketball, so I'll watch Duke. And I don't know if it's watching good basketball. It's probably more, I just want to see if someone's going to beat Duke. So that's why I do watch them sometimes. But Uncle Earl, I'm right there with you. Uncle Earl Live, that sounds like a channel. I'm going to write it down and check you out there, my man. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, the Longhorns are showing why they're in it, baby. Uncle Earl Live. Looks like Wong is going to be called for a foul, probably offensive foul. I did not quite see that. Here it is again. What? Oh, that wasn't a foul, just a ball. I guess he lost it out of bounds. 9-11 is the score. Pack coming back in the game. Hey, Pack had a nice game the last game. I just can't see him scoring that many buckets this time. Well, it looks like Miami's going to need it. Hunter bringing the ball down for the Longhorns. Longhorns sharing the ball. Rice turned down the 3. Ball stripped. Almost turned over, saved. I think this is Allen with the ball, backing down. Walker. Hunter. Oh, step back is off the mark, but saved. And it's saved right into the hands of Miami. Woo. Joseph tries to go up and slam that with his left hand. He's fouled and he is on the ground right now. Hey, baby. I know this is not the NBA back in the 80s and back in the early 90s, but you got to go for that. They must have got that with, he must have got that with his body, because he got all ball, baby. He must be calling his hand down low. He did knock him off balance there. Knocked him off balance there. But he went for that ball, buddy. I'll tell you that. And Joseph steps up and hits his first free throw.
Joseph and Allen. More back on the floor as well as O'Meara. protect him on the other end a little bit. He's such an important part of the offensive scheme and defensive scheme for Miami. Got them both this time.
And Miami ties it back up with 13-32 left before halftime.
Texas starters 1 for 7. Subs are 3 for 3 from the field.
Carr looking for someone to pass it to. Finally finds Bishop. This is Texas. Bishop goes baseline, hook shot. It's short. Rebound O'Meara with a rebound. He gets it to Pat. Pat coming up the left side. Now he goes around the screen of O'Meara. Gets over to the little short corner, shoots it. He's off. Rebound Bishop. And he actually gets his own pass. Texas brings it down. Skip passes it up to Rice. Now back to number 2, who is a new kid on the block. That's Morris. And a 3. And that's Rice. And that's why it's pictures on the billboard. And I think Morris is called being a little bit over rambunctious. Fouls Pack. Hey, you guys check me out, man, in a couple of weeks. On April, one of these days between April 6th and 9, the Masters is on. I'm a big, I'm not a big golf fan, but I play golf and I watch probably more golf than most guys. Miller dribbling, finally turns and throws that one in. Don't even know if he really wanted that, but he took it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a golf stream. Try to do a golf stream for the Masters. And Texas is hitting all their threes, baby. Miami hadn't played a team that's shooting from the outside like this yet in this tournament. 17-13 is the score. Yeah, my boy Tiger is gonna be playing. So you know, I'm gonna try to do a golf stream. I got a little graphic I can put up, and we'll see what happens. Pack trying his best to score, but he can't get anything to go. And Big O'Meara gets the rebound. He puts it in. Miami not going anywhere. 15-17. I'll be changing my the score here on the next dead ball. My score. Hang on. All right, there we go. There's the game, the court graphic right there. You can see, and they strip. Can Miami make the right decision? No, they turn it right back over. And then Texas turns it over, as is the case. I've seen this so many times in this tournament this year. One team gets a steal, the next team steals it right back, and instead of taking their time and being smart with the ball, they get over anxious and turn the ball right back over.
Y'all ready for this? I brought the halftime show to Sam's house. I hope you at least use the Capital One Quicksilver card and earn 1.5% cash back. Hit it!
All right, so we got a little, we got a dead ball. Let me change the score, and then we'll look at the stats. Uncle Earl live in the building. Yeah, Uncle, I'm gonna check you out. Shane Lackey, what's going on, Shane? Inexperience, experience, yeah. Good to see you, Coach. Yeah, you too, Shane. What's going on, man? Roll Tide, roll Tide. I'm just saying that, guys, because my boy Shane Lackey comes in, stops in, hangs out with me. Y'all know I'm a Tar Heel fan all the way. All right, let's see if we can change the score real quick before the guys get back. All right, 15-17 is the score. And let's check out some of the stats here. All right, box score. For Miami, O'Meara has 2 points. He already has 4 rebounds. Pack, 2 points. Juan, 2 points. Miller with 7. And off the bench, Joseph has 2. For Texas, Allen has 2 points. Bishop has 2. Then off the bench, Cunningham has 5. And Rice has 8 points. Off the bench is showing him coming off the bench. and he has made a great impact since he's come off the bench. This might be a little bit premature, but team stats, let's see how everybody's shooting right now. Miami still shooting 50%, 54.5% as a matter of fact, and 46% for the Longhorns. However, they are in the lead. Rebounding, slight edge going to the Longhorns. They're also shooting 60% from the three-point line. They have hit 3 out of 5. Miami hasn't even taken a 3. That's got to say something about the defense of the Longhorns. Maybe going to take Miami out of three-point range and run them off the threes. And then let's look at the turnovers. Turnovers, 3 apiece. They're too anxious. Yeah, and I can understand that too. Looks like these guys should have settled down. They're too anxious to get that to get that steal and get those easy buckets is what it is. All right, with 11 minutes and 8 seconds left before halftime. Miami bringing the ball up. This is packed. Favoring, he's in the middle of the court right now on the logo. Waiting for a screen, gets it into Wong's hands. Wong's on the left side. Knight migrates over to the right. Finds Miller. They find O'Meara, who slams it down, ties his game up. Looked like that may have been a call out of time, half court play out of the timeout. Hunter for Texas gets it over to Rice. Bishop way out from the under the goal, and now the ball is skip pass over to Cunningham. He's looking to give it to Bishop. Not there. Rice turns down the 3, steps in. They swing the ball over to the left side. Rebound though, Cunningham. Carr for 3, and it's good. I tell you what, if Miami doesn't do something about the Longhorns' 3-point shooting, it's going to be a long night, or it's going to be a tough night. Miami with a little trouble bringing it up the court. But Pack slows it down. Looks like they're going to run the same play. They get it back to Wong. One-on-one with Rice. Rice playing great defense. Wong can't get it out of his hands. Finally finds Pack. Pack finds O'Meara under the basket once again. Nice dime pass. 19-20. Texas, number 2 with the lead. Hunter hands it to Rice. Carr had a 3, turned it down. Now he decides to drive. Kicks it, finds Rice over on the right side. He shoots it. Misses this time. Rebound. Wong finds a man open, but it's too far. And that is Beverly, I think. Beverly couldn't handle it. Pass was just a little bit too far for him.
Great pass by Miller, and then hesitation by Pack on the baseline. Feed the big man. Keep him in.
Charles Barkley said this is a little man game right here. I was wondering, because I don't keep up with Texas that much, I was wondering what kind of size they had, and if O'Meara was going to be able to hang with those guys. And shoot, he's just as tall as they are down low. I think he's what, 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". Carr doing his dribbling routine, finds Rice. He shoots another 3. That's going to be a little short. Cunningham gets the rebound, but he is on the line. Hey, Texas isn't that much taller than Miami, but I think they've got a couple of guys down there about the size of O'Meara. O'Meara is basically the only one that gets rebounds for Miami. Full court pressure, but it's a man press. So Pat gets the ball in and clears everybody out. All right, looks like they're going to run a different play this time. They still get it in Wong's hand. Now to go to O'Meara. O'Meara spin move. Should have put it on the glass. Shot it with his left hand. Carr pulls up for three. Misses it. Rebound. Poplar up high for it. Wong coming down the left side. Wants to get it in the mirror. He's not there. Miller finds the glass. That's all you got to do, babe. Put it on the glass. Well, that Miller, is that Miller or Walker? That's Walker. Walker did us in, boy. I'm talking Carolina when we played it. Boy, Texas is shooting the lights out, the threes. If they're not hitting them, they're still going to shoot a lot of them, boy. I tell you that. And their percentage is looking good. 21-23. Texas goes back up. Pack shoots a three. Like I said, he was just hot the last game. I know he's not going to shoot it like he did on the last game. Mark Carr finds Cunningham. Allen catches it. He drops it, but he's able to pick it up and rattle it in. Some defense is going to have to be played by Miami. They're down 4. I had neither of these teams going this far. And finally, Pack sees the ball go through the basket again. No, I never did either, Shane. Like I said, I gave Miami probably Sweet 16, but no further. Long with the rebound, nobody on his team under the basket. He decides to slow it down. That's a heady play. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left before halftime. Long hasn't passed the ball yet. Now he picks up his dribble, gets it over to Miller. Miller turns down the handoff. Ball deflected. Omier picks it up. Can't find anyone to throw it to. Throws it up at the basket. Long pass down the court. Hunter throws it back to Rice. This is Texas, by the way. Now Allen. They find Allen on the baseline. Spin move. And he lays it in. Woo. 26-27. And Allen waves to the crowd and says, hey, pick it up, pick it up. Pack, baseline, kicks it over to Poplar. Poplar, back to Pack for three. And Pack with another three. And he's showing the three sign. He better start playing some defense. Allen, he's at the elbow. Looks like he wants to score. Drives in, throws it up. And somehow it goes in. Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. 26-29. Now Miller down the court by himself. Now his team comes with him. Step back. One-legged jumper goes in, ladies and gentlemen. We've got an offensive display going on by both teams. 28-29. Allen takes a quick one, and that's good. 28-31. 4 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. Can Miami come down and do the same? They've been trading baskets here the last 3 or 4 possessions down the court. Pack throws a wild one, and the ref doesn't give it to him. He says he shot it behind the backboard, I guess. Yes, he shot it behind the backboard. You can't do that. Boy, that's close. But it is behind the backboard. It goes in, but you can't do that, guys. Hey, you learn something every day. Because I would have given it to him. All right, we got another timeout. 3 people in the house. Thank you guys for being in the house. Make sure you hit that like button. I think UConn will win it now after that game against Zags. No one can beat UConn left from the tournament. Well, Shane, they sure played like winners. I didn't expect that out of Should I say I didn't expect UConn to play that well or for the Zags to play that bad. They got to a point where just nothing was going in for them. Their offense was just not there at all. At one time when UConn went up by 20, I was like, you know, if the Zags had been scoring at least 10 points in that little run right there, I was like, well, you know, here with the last 8 minutes on the clock, they still might, or 6 minutes on the clock, they still might have a chance to come back, but they just weren't hitting anything. They weren't hitting anything, and you know, it takes a really good team to be shooting as bad as they did and then still play aggressive defense. Well, you can still play aggressive defense, but what am I? Still play inspired defense. I know the Carolina Tar Heels can't. If they don't score, their defense is terrible. To me, it looks like it should be the other way around. You play harder defense, try to turn the other team over and get some easy scores, but it just doesn't work like that. And I think it's like that for a few teams. Kind of hard to be inspired when you, even if you're playing great defense, you think you're playing great defense and just can't put the ball in the basket. But I'm not taking anything away from the UConn Huskies. They played the tail off. They belong, or they deserve exactly what they got. So we'll see. Now look, Coach Lou, he's just happy to be here, man. Like, you know. If they win, you know, he's gonna be ecstatic. If they play as hard as they can, they don't win. I mean, I'm sure Coach ain't gonna go in the locker room and start throwing stuff around, but.
And I think it is a letter H for Ralph, too, by the way. I think it's an E for you and Horace. Is that an H for hurricanes or horns?
But, you know, I'm happy for Coach. I'd still like to see the ACC get in the Final Four. All right. PNW, what's up? PNW made. Zags only have Timmy. They don't have a well-rounded team. UConn has a well-rounded team. Zags have one player. Yeah, it sure looked like it too, man. All right, Texas moves the ball around. Bishop to the basket. Right-hand layup on the left side. Well, I'll never get used to that, but that's the trend now. You use your opposite hand depending on what side of the basket you're on. We're always taught if you're on the left side, use your left hand. Now these guys go to the basket on the left side, lay it over their right. Poplar for three, sinks it in. That pass was from that was Miller. Miller with the pass, the assist. 31-33. Which team is going to dedicate defense? Hunter. They're trying to get it down to Bishop. They do finally. Bishop's being guarded by number 0 for Miami. Morris for 3 again. Not again, but that is another 3 from Texas. I think that's Morris's first 3. Texas shooting the ball extremely well from the outside. Long on the left side. Crossover dribble, gets to the free throw line. Finds a teammate under the basket. Misses. Bishop almost taps it in. Lead pass out to Long. Miller behind the back dribble, slows it down. Now he wants to take his man to man. He does. Left hand layup is good. 2 minutes 17 seconds left before halftime. 33-36. Allen finds Morris. Morris back to Allen. Now they swing it over to Carr. Carr drives the elbow, kicks it, wide open 2 from Morris. Actually, that was a wide open 3 for Morris. He's number 2. And the Texas Longhorns are shooting lights out from 3. That's where their lead is coming from. Joseph finds Poplar. Poplar drives, loses the ball. I thought he lost the ball. Now he shoots a 2, and that's good. So the only difference right here, I see, ladies and gentlemen, is Texas is scoring 3s. Miami, they're scoring, but they're scoring 2s. And Texas just has a little bit of lead. Allen's going to be fouled going to the basket.
It's the kind of breakfast that really sticks with you.
All right, so we got another break. Another break in the action. And it's been a fairly nice offensive game, 35-39. Ole Mir's out of the game. Like, there's no one on Miami's team is in foul trouble. Heck, no one on anybody's team is in foul trouble. You know, it shouldn't be. Everybody's just scoring. We'll take a look at the free throws here in a minute. Ole Mir has 6 points, Poplar 5, Pack has 7, Wong has 2 points. Now that right there is going to be an issue for Miami if Wong can't score. If he can't, he's going to have to score at least 15 points before Miami can win this game. Miller taking up a little slack. He has 13. And as the case usually is, if Wong is not scoring, ACC Player of the Year, if he's not scoring, then Poplar usually comes in and takes up the slack. Poplar has 5 points. The bench has only scored 2 points for Miami, but that's a usual thing. And that has been Joseph. He scored 2 points. For the Longhorn, Allen, big number 0, has 10 points, leading all the Longhorns. Bishop has 4. Carr has 6. Cunningham 5. Morris 6. And Rice has 8. Now what it's saying here, I'm just reading what I see, because Rice came off the bench pretty quickly. But the bench is really doing a number for the Longhorns. So that will be, what was that, 14? The bench has 19 points for the Longhorns, and the starters have 20 points. So the bench is doing a great job for the Longhorns. With all that said, Miami is still shooting 60% from the floor. Texas 53, but they have 7 threes. They're shooting 53% from the 3-point line. Now Miami shooting 66.7, but they've only hit 2. They shot 3 and they've hit 2. Free throws. There you go, right there. The Longhorns have hit both of theirs. Miami is 3 of 5. Turnovers, both teams have 4. And right out of the half, Texas scores. That's Cunningham. My bad, guys. I don't think I changed the score. We got to do that, though. Miami's got to call another timeout. You don't know. Hey, Miami can't go into one of their non-scoring slumps against this team and expect to win. I actually had a coach, PE coach at work said she thought. Now this was last week. This was before any games were played this week. She said she thought, since everybody's bracket got messed up last week, she thought Texas would win it all. She thought Texas would win it all. Well, they're going to have to get by Miami tonight before that comes true, so we'll see. All right, let's check. Now they're losing the ability to stick close. Yep, nice close. And they're pulling away. Good time out there by coach, but they're gonna have to come out and coach call a good play and score right here. Definitely. With 41 seconds on the clock, maybe Miami can score, get a steal, and score again. All right, let's see how many likes I got. Let's see if coach got any likes. Anybody could 5 likes. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. I really do. I appreciate it. 5 likes. That'll work. Poplar, spin move, shoots it and scores. Miami comes out and scores. Needed that score, 37-43. Clock running down. Actually, the game clock is off. So there are 10 seconds to shoot. They'll be starting to run their play right now. Carr still has his hands on the ball. Turns down the 3. Now he throws up a 3. He's fouled. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. Must not have gave him room to come down. Let's see right here. Because he didn't need to jump. He jumped. Oh. Yeah, that was. Hey, that's a hard call for the refs. Because they're not supposed to call if the shooter somehow moves his body into the defender. Heck, I tell players, just don't jump. Just don't jump. when are you going to block a 3-point shot? Especially somebody like Pack. When is Pack going to block on a Pack a 3-point shot? Just get your hand up. All right, Miami, 3.2 seconds to score. Plenty of time to get a shot off. It's off. Ooh, Pack hit every part of the basket except the nets. Almost went in. So Miami goes in down 37-45. That's 8 points. Miami has shown that they can score on Texas, but Texas has shown that they can shoot lights out from the 3-point line. The only thing I can see for Texas is keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you rebound the first shot from Miami, and then try to get offensive rebounds for yourself. They have been doing a pretty good job there with Bishop and Cunningham. And for Miami, they're going to have to run these guys off the three, or at least back them up. If they're going to keep shooting threes, the Longhorns, and you can tell that's what they do. You give them a little room, they're gonna shoot it. Then you're gonna have to make them shoot it. Make them a little bit more uncomfortable when shooting the ball. That last shot right there that Carr took, Pat was basically all over him. That's what you got to do. You can't give those guys 2 feet to score the 3-point shot, because they are used to shooting with a little hand in their face. That doesn't mean anything. All right, or the best thing to do is run them off the three. Run them off the three. Let's take a look at the stats right here. First of all, thank you all for being here. Butterfly, what's going on? Go Texas. A quick like for you, G. Hey, appreciate that, Butterfly. All right, let's if I go to the stats right here, I want to go to the stats and look at the 3-point shooting. Now, this is interesting because if you look at the 3-point shooting and just look at the percentage, Miami is shooting 66.7% to the Texas Longhorns 53.8%. But if you just look at that, you'd be like, oh, Miami is doing a great job shooting, which they're not doing a bad job shooting. They've only missed 1, but they've only taken 3. Whereas Miami has taken 13. They've hit 7. You know what I'm saying? That's more than that, like, you know, a little bit more than half, 53.8%. So, just think about that. Just think about it. If you cut that down to 3 3-pointers, because you're running them off the line. All right. So, what is that? That's 4. Now you take away 4 3-pointers, and let's say they score on all 4 of those points. And instead of 3 points, which is 12, they get 2 points for those 4. That's 8, right? That's 4 points less than what they got right now. Which means the score is 37-41, right? 40, am I right? No, 40. Yeah, you're right, Coach. Yeah, 37-41. So, I look at things like that too. I look at all that. Rebounding. Texas out-rebounding Miami. You know, we even take a look at the offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds, 5. Come on, bro. That right there, that gives you extra chances at your own basket. So, if Miami can run the Longhorns off the 3, that should help. If they can somehow get someone in there other than O'Meara to get to focus on getting rebounds and give the Longhorns only 1 shot, not even give them 1 shot. They only get a chance to take 1 shot, no offensive rebounds. That's going to help. And then the last thing, oh my gosh, look at the assists for the Longhorns. Wow, they are moving the ball. 14 assists already. Heck, my team, the Tar Heels, sometimes we wouldn't have 14 assists in 2 games. In 2 games, we wouldn't have 14 assists sometimes. But that's, hey, I talk junk about them, but that's my team, and that's going to be my boys forever. Turnovers. Yep, turnovers. Miami, 6 to the Longhorns 4. You can't turn the ball over. And hey, that's about it. Team stats. Final look at the box scores. Let's just look at the leading scorers for both. Top 2 leading scorers for both teams. Miller for Miami has 13, and then right behind him would be Poplar and Pack with 7. They have held Wong to 2 points. I'm telling you, if Wong does not score 15 points, Miami is not going to win this game. They're just not going to win it. Not today. And then finally, before I take a little break here, finally for Texas, Allen and Carr both have 10 points. And like I said, off the bench, they now they have, I think that's 21 points. 21 points off the bench. So everybody for Miami who gets in the game, for Texas who gets in the game, is contributing. Basically. Hunter, I've called his name a lot. He hasn't scored yet, but he's got 5 assists. Hunter's got 5 assists. The only person on the court that's been on the court that is not producing is Mitchell. I think Mitchell just came out there for a short time. No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. All right, but anyway. There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got another half to go. One team will go home. One team will be advancing to the Final Four. Once again, I'd like to thank all you guys for hanging out with me, ladies and gentlemen, hanging out with me today. I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be right back. Good Sunday to you. What's going on, Tar Heel K? Andrew Estrada, what's going on? So, yeah, Tar Heel K has his blue wrench. He got that a few sessions ago. And Andrew, you always stopping through. I had to hook you up. There you are. You're a blue wrencher now, guys. By the way, that's just you're moderators. You're a moderator. So anybody coming here acting up, acting stupid, using all kinds of profanity, you guys can kick them out of here. You can time them out, or you can kick them out. Hey, and I mean like profanity where you're using profanity against someone else in here, and especially against me. Sometimes, you can slip up. You can, it's not a slip up if you type it, but if it gets to the point where it's bad and you're cussing somebody out or some stuff like that, or somebody just in here being ignorant, we trolls. You guys can get them out of here. Yeah, man. I'll just give it to everybody. You gotta be a repeat customer, if you will. Somebody that hangs out a little bit, stops by all the time. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a little break and I'll be right back. All right, the final four is just about set. All we gotta do is get this game finished with, and that will be it. Last game of the weekend. Seen a lot of teams come in and go. Every number one is out now. Every number one is out. So we have San Diego State and FAU, the boys from Florida Atlantic, taking on each other. That's a 5 and a 9 seed, fighting it out on my birthday, April 1st. Both of these games will be on my birthday, April 1st, to see who goes to the national championship. Then, of course, we've got Miami and Texas, and trying to see which one of these teams are going to go and play UConn. Those are the final fours, or the final four seeds for this year, and then the winner of that one will go to the national championship. So Miami, the only remaining ACC team, has got 20 minutes to try to figure out their fate. Both teams hold their own fate. Doesn't matter what any other team does. It's all in their hands right now.
Texas stored in two kinds of front courts. They went big and then they went small, and they weren't able to adjust. In terms of sitting Ncaa, after that first foul early, he said last year they lost because they were in foul trouble. He was not going to let that happen again. He said if O'Neal picked up a second.
Alley-oop, Texas comes out running. 10-point lead now. And it looks like Allen's going to be called for the foul. I think Juan saw what was coming. He just he got caught in the middle right there.
Texas is up by 10.
Long sees one go in.
To be aggressive, so important to this attack for Miami.
Send on the out of bounds to get him free. 15 assists on 18 made field goals. That is impressive. Scramble like it's going to stay with Texas.
Yeah, they are doing a great job with assisting each other, or dishing out assists. The Longhorns are. All right, the Longhorns get the ball in. Number 23 getting a little playing time. That's Mitchell for Texas. Carr keeps the ball in his hand. He's being guarded by Wong. He shoots a off-balance three, but the shot clock was on his back, so he had to let that go. Coach knows the deal. He's yelling at his team, I'm pretty sure. But we'll see. Oh, he hit the rim now. Well, at least the backboard. I don't know if he hit the rim. Not sure. But Texas got the rebound, so let's see. I would humbly like, hey, I appreciate that, Tar Heel K. Thanks for looking out, man. From that angle though, it doesn't look like it hit the rim. Nets didn't move, didn't anything move until it hit the backboard. But anything is, hey, you never know. Tario K does not like UConn. But he hates Duke even more. That sounds like a team that my alma mater plays. Yeah, I graduated from North Carolina A&T State University. And there was a team, you know, we didn't like Winston-Salem State, but like we really didn't like UNC. We didn't like Central, North Carolina Central. And to begin with, you know, A&T, Central was in the CIAA, and A&T was in the MEAC earlier. And we always thought we were just better than them because of the conference we were in, you know. But sometimes Central will still beat us. But the reason for that is because A&T didn't like Central, but Central hated A&T. So when you have hate for something or someone, that little bit of extra oomph in it can put you over the top. All right, almost another turnover, but the Longhorns get it back. 41-49 is the actual score. And they are out of control. This is what happens when you get out of control. The other team comes down and scores. You got to be smart. 18 minutes, 3 seconds. Miami had dipped into that lead, chipped that lead just a little bit there, but then they gave it right back, forcing shots, forcing passes. Just take your time, get out of there, move the ball, pack. Trying to do too much. What are you doing, bro? Offensive foul, gotta be. Second on O'Meara, guys. Hey, you gotta slow down, guys. Come on, coach. Get on them. They're trying to do too much. It's not there, it ain't there. Move the ball. Double team, move the ball. Somebody's is not gonna be able to rotate quick enough, and you're gonna have a nice, easy shot. Open shot anyway. All right, the Canes is gonna have to settle down. Longhorns, Allen, short jumper is good. And I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Still there's 17 minutes on the clock, but boy, looks like Texas is starting to run away with it. 12-point lead. Bunch of smiles on the Texas Longhorn side. Miami has plenty of time. They just got to work their way back in it and take their time. Stop rushing. Stop forcing. Hey, to me it looks like the Longhorns are doing a lot of double teaming when they get a chance. They're trying to trap. So you got to see that and move the ball. See it and move the ball. And if you're not the ball handler, you got to see that and make yourself open. Get that extra pass, and you'll have an open shot. Not saying it'll be an easy shot, but you'll have an open shot before the defense rotates.
Chuck, I hope you're earning double miles on gas with the Capital One Venture Card.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Nine likes, I appreciate that, guys. I tell you, you don't know how hard it is, especially when especially on the weekend sometimes. But I appreciate you all hanging out. Let's go to the box scores again. Miami. O'Meara has 6, Poplar 7. Pack has 9 points. Had an outstanding game of the last game, and he's just not able to meet that same scoring potency, which I didn't think he would be able to today. Not yet, not as of yet. Wong has 4 points, and that probably offensively is the biggest thing right there. Wong has got to get 15 points, and he is struggling right now. Miller with 13, and the bench for Miami, but has only 2 points, but that is what they usually do. All right, this is not a big deal. For Texas, Allen has 12 points. Carr has 12 points. Look like those two are trying to outdo each other. And then the bench coming in with 21 points. Miami moving the ball around. Crossover by Pack. Pack, step back. Trying to find somebody to get to. Get to the Poplar. That Poplar dude, I'm telling you, he is a baller. Carr with it, gets it over to Allen. Now they find Bishop. Bishop's looking to shoot this ball. Hook shot, foul on the play. And he's going to go to the line.
Jim, if you remember, Jim Larinaga told us he only calls a timeout when he needs to make a change. The change he made in the huddle offensively was expect more dribbling, spread things out, get the ball to each other, and then attack. He told them they cannot do it on their own. They must share the basketball.
He's got another concern now because O'Meara just picked up his third.
O'Meara has 3 fouls. He's if you ask me, he's the only rebounder. He's the only true rebounder. And really, he's the big man for Miami. 16:32 left in the game. Bishop hits 1 out of 2. And full court, man-to-man press. I don't know, this is a 2-2. This is a zone press right here. They find Wong in the middle. He's fouled. But boy, that looked clean. Was it Mitchell the last? No, I think that was I think Morris was the one to get up the last time. Boy, that's clean though. I'm sorry. That's clean, yo. I'm sorry. He got the benefit of the doubt, but that was clean. So Wong steps up and takes advantage of it. And Wong hits both. Miami needs all of it. All right, now let's see if Miami can take their time and just work their way back into it. Play good defense. Run Miami off the three-point line. Poplar is going to be called for a foul. And that's the last thing that Miami can do is get into foul trouble.
Epic challenges and stunning game moves. Don't miss a new Survivor Wednesday at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
I love Poplar, the 90s, that horn set that they run. If you get
all right,
your damaged goods, but
Poplar and O'Meara. O'Meara has 3, Poplar has 2. And nobody on the Longhorns in foul trouble. Everybody has 1 foul though.
I hope he stopped the clock and saw how good his numbers have been. They're impressive.
Carr. They get it down to Bishop. Bishop shoots a little short jumper and it's good. Isaiah Wong still dribbling the ball. Hands out to Poplar. Back to Juan. He shoots a three. That's off. Nobody to rebound. Omir went for that one, but two people crashing the boards for Texas. They only let Miami get one shot. Ball almost thrown away. Allen recovers it, gets it to Bishop. Bishop to Carr. Run him off the three. And they tried to. Now Morris with it. Another three-point shot. Off the mark this time. That was by Carr. Miami comes out there with it. And Pat shoots it. I thought it was maybe forced, but he scores. I'll be changing the score here shortly, guys. And Carr comes back and hits another three. I'm telling you, guys, you can't let him shoot the three. Miami, you'll never get back into this game. Pat gets all the way to the basket. He's fouled on the play. And he's attacking. Miami is attacking, but boy, if they can't keep Texas from shooting that three-point basket, it's going to be really hard for them to win. All right, guys. Hey, thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Those people who are still in, those people who are in the bushes right now, thank you, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Become part of the family. We appreciate it. All of us appreciate it.
It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
The basketball season, as far as college, as you can see, is just about over. Got another weekend, if I'm not mistaken. If I do not do any of the Final Four, I'll definitely do the final, the championship game. We'll see. We will do that one, and then we'll be finishing out the NBA season. My Hornets, who play tonight, see, it may already be playing. I'll be doing some streams on them and some streams on other teams also. We picking and choosing some teams, or I'll pick and choose a series, a postseason series, playoff series, and stick with those teams or that team. And then the second round we'll go, or the semifinal, we'll go to another team and stick with that series. I think that's how I'll do it. Anyway, I know I'm going to be doing some of those just like I did last year, and I appreciate you guys. Come check me out. And then definitely the final series. If nothing else is done, I'll definitely do the final series. That final 4 to 6 games. And yeah, in April the 8th through the 9th, one of those days, I'm gonna try a golf stream, the Masters. I'm gonna see how I do on a golf stream. Now that I know I know the lingo and all that a little bit. We'll see how that goes. You guys come and check me out then. Oh yeah, Tari. Okay, next year, definitely. Next year when that comes back around, definitely. It starts all over again. It starts all over again with UNC football. Every game, if possible. I think I got every game this year. I mean, yeah, this past season. Yeah, they sort of broke my heart the last 4 games. We just couldn't win. And then in the midst of that, we're doing the Panthers. Every year I can't wait for the Panthers, but I'm telling you, it just seems like this year. Now last year they did some things. They shored up the line, and we could tell there was an improvement. But we didn't do as much. I don't think we did as much last year as we did this year. This year looks promising, so we'll see what happens. Can't wait to see the Panthers next year. I'll probably go back to the Panther Day celebration in Charlotte again, like I did last year. And
6 of 8 from the field.
heck, I wanted to go to the long three by Rice. Guys, listen, I don't want to put and go ahead and say this early for Miami, but if they cannot stop, I've said it several times, and we all know, if they can't stop Texas from shooting threes and scoring threes, there's no way they're going to win this game. No way. They're always going to be one up. They're one up. Miami is scoring the ball. But man, Texas is shooting these threes, and instead of scoring 2, they're scoring 3 points. They're 1 extra point. It's keeping them steadily one stiff arm away every time Miami gets close. Long gets it in. Are they getting into Long, and a blocking foul is called? 14 minutes on the clock. 14 minutes. Yeah. So I got my Panthers. So my Panthers and the Carolina Tar Heels football team we playing basically, during the same times, and then heck, the Hornets will be coming back. Oh, nice inbound play, lob to Miller, and it's a dunk, 51-62. Yeah, so all three of the sports I love to commentate, or I love to watch, will be back on at one time, at the same time. So yeah, guys, join me next year. Rice, thought about a 3. Now Hunter, way out, crossover dribble. Now he goes to the basket. Bank shot is good. Long comes out of there like a bullet, throws it up. Once again, a missed opportunity right there. Tried to throw that to Beverly. Missed it. Now the Longhorns come down to score. This is what they usually do. Miami has a chance to close that lead, and then the Longhorns come down, and they end up getting a point or getting 3 points. This time it didn't happen. It was a foul called on 23. I think 23 is Mitchell. But it is 64.
His Texas team ranked in the top 10 the last 17 weeks. Trying to win on this floor once again like they did.
64 points by the Longhorns.
The title right here in Kansas City on this floor.
Oh, come on. Wow. What a block. I thought that was going to be called Mitchell. I thought that was going to be called a yeah, I think he got it right at the top. It was close. Mitchell, he'll go get your shot, boy, I tell you that. He will go get it. 51-64.
His thoughts that he thought it was a clean block, the goaltender.
He works on his jump shot. This thing, we were watching him practice a couple of days.
Coach Robinson, go Canes. They're trying to hang in there, Coach Robinson. Hey, Tar Heel K, I think Luke would have been in. I think Luke would have been in the conversation. I mean, not Luke, but Drake. I think Drake was in the conversation last year until. Look at Poplar with the old school move, bouncing off. I don't know, that might have been Allen's back and slams it through. He would have been in the conversation last year if we hadn't have had that bad last 4 games, man. All right, Miami gets it down to 9. This is usually where the Longhorns find a way to score. Foul called. I think that was Poplar.
Here it is, right off the back.
A little leg on
the best. You got to have some confidence to do that right there.
And know the guy's in shape.
I mean, you know why Booga is inbounding the ball, because the last 2 times, see, we've got baskets next to him.
Yeah, coach said you got to see the ball in the man, baby. You can never turn your back completely on the out of bounds run. The ball in your man.
That was a third, by the way, on Hopper.
Chuck, don't let Raph come between us, please.
Chuck, I see you're getting in great shape. Keep it up.
All right, Allen misses the first at the line.
Take a taste.
Texas, I misspoke. Texas is still up 11.
That close. They're not twins. But his brother played at West Virginia, then ended up at.
Yeah, Drake May would have been in the conversation last year, definitely. But you know, we lost those games there at the end, and just we're gonna be missing. What's the little guy's name?
West Virginia.
Little wide receiver. I can never remember anybody's name. All right, Miami, 12 minutes on the clock. And that's precisely how many points they are down. They're going to have to figure something out here. Miller hands that off to Pack. Pack tries to find O'Meara in the middle, throws it away. Another bad pass. And they don't stop the ball. Now they have the advantage if they push it. Juan takes a 3. Rims in and out. That was a what? I don't know exactly what that call was. I think it was on Miller, though. May have been over the back. Boy, that Miami's lack of rebounding or having that size to rebound other than O'Meara is definitely shown with this team because Texas, they crashed the boards. They're going to have at least 2 guys going after every rebound. With that said, we have a timeout. It'll be a good chance here to see how many rebounds O'Meara has. The May brothers and family have done good by Carolina. Luke hit that game winner in the Final Four against Kentucky. Yep. When you said the Luke brothers, I thought about the younger brother they have on the basketball team, and I was like, I wonder if he's going to get in the transfer portal, but he wouldn't be one of those guys that did that. Number one, his family is a Tar Heel family, number one. Number two, he doesn't get a lot of playing time, so it's not like he can, go somewhere and probably get a lot of playing time. He may not even get picked up. His reason for getting picked up from by Carolina probably because his family went to Carolina. So, but who knows? One day he might get a chance to get out there. Their dad. Yeah, their dad used to be the quarterback back in the day. Yep. So they're a whole family. They're a family of Tar Heels. All right. Coach Gary, get on your feet. Turnover. Ball goes to Miami. Coach Gary, get on your feet. Let's see what these let's see what if that will bring the ACC team any luck. Here we go. Nope, they give it right back. Now and then Miami gets it right back. Will they make the right decision this time? Will they slow it down and take advantage of it? Not a bad possession, but just couldn't score. Rice has it. It's sweep it to Allen. 3-point basket. Oh, Amir picks up his 4th foul. He probably got an, oh, I know that hurt. Oh my gosh. He has a deep thigh bruise, brother.
He's up walking a little bit here. Trying to walk it off.
He'll feel that tonight. Well, that'll make him want to throw up. Yeah, hey, if he gets still, that it's just gonna be a knot there. And Amir picks up his 4th foul right there. I don't know who threw that in. I think that was Allen. It was either Allen or Bishop tried to throw that ball in. I don't know why he tried to throw it back so far. He was under his own basket. Nine times out of 10, all he had to do was save it under his basket. I mean, it was going to be blind anyway. And one of his teammates will probably got the ball.
Let him walk around backstage and bring in Morris.
Yeah, he better walk around, because if he sits down, buddy, if he sits down, that's going to tighten up on you. That's one of those bruises that goes all the way to the bone, baby. I had a few of those. All right, Hunter picks his dribble up. He gets it to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Hunter. Hunter comes off crossover dribble. He's shifty. They get it to Allen for a 3. It's short. Shot clock violation. 10 minutes, 45 seconds. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in this one.
Told us yesterday we can't be in foul trouble. They weren't at all at halftime because he talked about Amir. We cannot do it without him. Well, they have to go right now without him. There's 4 fouls, 3 of them picked up in this half. Miller lost it on the way up.
This small lineup is conducive. And they ran that play in the first half. Miller at the top, spacing the floor. Let him isolate, go one-on-one.
The 3rd on Cunningham right here.
Cunningham he's called for the foul. That's going to put Miller on the line, and Carr comes back out. He's no worse for the wear. But you know, I think I'd rather get that in the back of the leg where he got it instead of the front. Cause on the front of the thigh, whoo, boy, that hurts. That's where I've had both of mine, on the front of the thigh. Well, it feels like you got a bone fracture. All right, 10-point lead with 10 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. Hunter brings the ball down for the Longhorns. They're not in any hurry. They get it to Allen. Allen trying to find somebody to pass it to. Miami switches. He's going to back his man down. Throws it up, and the foul's called. Yeah, Allen was the old school back down move. Only thing you can do is move your feet, get your hands up. Because if you reach or anything, they're going to call it Joseph. Which Joseph didn't do anything, really. Joseph didn't do anything. He just got back down, and when Allen went up, foul was called. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Hit that like button if you will. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Coach Gary going for, what am I going for now? 1,400. Trying to get to 1,400. Trying to get to 1,400 before the NBA season is over. And just like that, that's got to be his brother. Yeah. And just like that, oh my gosh, that had to hurt, bro. Looks like Joseph would have taken the worst of that, but
this kid is great getting to the rim too.
But Bishop
hit his arm on the ground when he landed.
Bishop came down, all midsection on top of the hip. Looks like both people are up. Mitchell, you better stay on the ground, buddy. Trying to block everything. Every time Miami tries to make a little move, Texas has been able to respond.
Back for more free throws. He was 2 for 4 in that first half.
They've been able to respond. I just got a feeling that Miami just got one run in them. He looks like Zaire Wade. Zaire Wade on the line. Hits the first. Hey, that's funny because Wade should be in college right now. Well, he looks a little bit like him. Wade should be in college right now. He'd have a better chance to go pro. Sometimes you just got to make the better move. Hey, Miller gets the rebound. Oh. A foul's going to be called before the walk, and that is going to be on Bishop. But you got to throw the ball up anyway, don't you, Miller? Yeah, you got your feet caught up, but go up anyway. Throw that ball up. Don't take for granted that the ref is going to call it. Throw it up anyway. All right, still exactly 10 minutes on the clock right now. And Miami's still down on this end, shooting another free throw. They rattle in the first one. Was it Miller shooting the last one? I think it was. Miller gets a chance to shoot, to hit 3 points. And put this to within 9. All right, now what usually happens right here is Texas goes down and scores. Now if they score 2, but you can't give them a 3. All right, Miami picks up full court one time. This is a man-to-man though. Allen calling for a screen. They let him get on the baseline. He's going back down. Oh, Miller with the reach. Excuse me, that's not Miller. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I get Miller and Walker mixed up. Yeah. I don't know. You need to send Joseph over there, maybe.
That's what the guy was made on the baseline, too.
Maybe a 1-on-1 here for Allen.
Get that double team and get the ball out of his hands. Actually, Miller is probably a better guy to be guarding Bishop right here. Anyway, Bishop steps up to the line. He hits the first. His brother says, yo, give me one more like that, buddy. Give me one more like that, bro. One more like that, bro.
We graduate. We'll be taking that walk. May 6th.
He shared that with us. He had such pride. Graduating.
10-point lead right now. And the second one is short. Joseph gets the rebound, comes out of there, wants to go all the way, does. Layup at the other end is good. Hunter takes his time. It's an 8-point lead now. 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Crowd comes aloud. They give it back to Allen. Allen's feeling it. They're going to have to get the ball out of his hands. He turns, shoots an awkward shot off the mark. Rebound. Poffler, give it to Wong. Slow down. Ain't nobody there for you, buddy. There you go. Now run a play. Coach, call a play. It gets his one-on-one. Doesn't go. Got to move that ball around, baby. Move that ball around. Y'all have no assists. Oh, my gosh. And the Hurricanes get caught sleeping. Another alley-oop from Carr to Mitchell. That's what you get, baby. Now it's back up to 10. Give it up, Juan. Give it up, baby. Give it up. They're not going to let you score. Don't force it. Good shot, though. That's one of those, no. Good shot, good shot. Hunter brings the ball down. I guess they're going to get it to Allen again, and they do. They try to, but it's a turnover. Long pulls up for 3. Why? I don't know. But Poplar, as he always does, helping his boy out, gets the rebound, tries to put it back up before he comes down, and he's fouled on the play. Come on, coach. Well, it's not coach. It's not coach. You got to be smart. Why force up those shots? Listen, I know it's a 3-point shot. I know they gave it to you. You're confident that you're going to hit it. But you're not hitting it, right? You're not. You know who I would have rather shot that 3-point shot right there? Pat. Oh, heck, even Poplar, even though Poplar's not shooting threes. But you just want to get points. You want to get points. Thank goodness for Miami. Poplar was there. I hope I'm saying his name right, because I'm saying it over and over again. He's having a good game. We'll check out how many points he has on the next dead ball. But you got to get points. Poplar was there, and so they do get points out of it. And he hits both of them, and there you go. That's how you do it right there, baby. Down to 6. O'Meara waiting his time to come back in. Full court press. That's a travel or a foul. They're going to call a foul on Joseph. I'm over here cheering for Miami like that's my team. All right, who's on the line? Rice is on the line. Now, Rice is a nice 3-point shooter. Let's see if that translates over to shooting free throws. Sometimes it doesn't. He calmly hits the first one. Did he step to the line to shoot that? Some people do that. Take that one. It's got that one pivot foot, takes that one foot, brings it up before he shoots it. Let's see. No, he didn't. And he hits both of them. 2 big baskets. 64-72. 8-point lead.
Texas to his last berth in the Final Four back in 2003. Making it to the national semifinals before.
And O'Meara comes in at the 8-point mark.
There's TJ right there.
Can he stay out of foul trouble? I don't know. Sometimes these big guys can't. Like when Armando Baycott gets in any foul trouble, he will foul out the game. Like you could best believe if he got 3 fouls, he's gonna go in there and in 2 minutes he'll have another foul.
Texas going to a zone here, fellas.
Texas going to a zone where they put a big man in the middle. We really don't have a big man, but that middle was wide open. Oh no! Poplar, he's the man. He scores. 66-72 is the score, guys. I'll change my score. Hang on. All right. Run him off the 3. Carr shoots it, misses. O'Meara with the rebound. Pat comes down. You still got 7 minutes. You don't have to jack it up, Pat. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. There you go. Let's go. Somebody else move. There it is. Ball movement. Wong, you don't have to force it, buddy. Fall away jumper, turnaround jumper is good. 68-72, there's that run. And Texas has to call a timeout. Oh yeah, full court defense. Come on, Miami. You know their dad. Yeah. All right. So we get a little bit more. We get a little bit of action there by Miami. Like I said, still they've been in the game the whole time. They've definitely been in the game the whole time. To me, I think they were rushing it there. They'd get their little runs and then come back defensively and they would let the Longhorns hit those shots. And the big shots, though, are the three-point shots. They can't afford Miami, that is. Excuse me, this is wrong. They can't afford to let the Longhorns shoot any more threes. They got to keep this a 2-point basket affair. Hey, what's up, Andrew? I wouldn't mind FAU making the championship game. Hey, I am a underdog type of guy. I'm an underdog type of guy. So yeah, if I would definitely love to see Florida Atlantic make it. All right. This is if you just look at the percentage, Miami shooting 61.9 from the field, and Texas shooting 54. You would think this is backwards. This is backwards. How are they leading and have led by 13 with the percentage like that? But that's what it is. That's what it is. They're just shooting better. Both teams have hit 26 baskets. You know, Miami's just shot fewer. Could be those extra rebounds that the Longhorns have got, 21-16. 3-point shooting. Miami is playing. Miami is staying in this game, and they have only hit 2 3-pointers. 33%. The Longhorns 9-20, so they've got to run them off the 3-point line, or force them to shoot bad 3-point shots. Free throws 82%. Miami's doing a good job there. And the Longhorns 11 out of 15. That's something the Longhorns got to straighten up. Turnovers right now, they are exactly the same, 11 and 11. All right, with 6 minutes and 58 seconds left on the clock. Let's see how this one's going to turn out. It's definitely been a good game. All right, Texas
7 minutes to decide it.
has the ball. Hunter picks up his dribble. They find Allen. Allen tries to do a back door. It is stolen. Will Miami make a good decision? Pack, if you shoot that and miss it, son, I don't know. Like, okay, yesterday, it wasn't a bad shot. It wasn't a bad shot. I just, with 6 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock, I think you can get that shot anytime, Pat. Don't think you gotta rush it and make that shot. Miami has got to score. You gotta score every time down. All right, now the Longhorns have the ball. Bishop hands that to Rice. Rice gets it over. Now they get it back to Bishop. Kick it, 3-point shot. It is short. Rebound O'Meara. He goes down the court with it. Has Pat. Pat, reverse layup is good. And it's a 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen, 70-72. Miami has come all the way back. But Texas will score right here. Allen gives it up to Carr. He's being double teamed. They're not going to let him do it. They give it to Allen. Allen shoots a short jumper. That's off. Rebound. Poplar. And Pack says, hey, let's slow it down. But nobody tells Wong. Move the ball, man. Move the ball. Run a play. There you go. Wong doesn't want to give it up. He's not going to give it up. And he does. He gives it to Omier. And Omier is fouled and hits the shot. Miami has come all the way back, ladies and gentlemen, to take the lead. I don't know how long they'll have it, but boy, they have worked their way all the way back into this game. It's got to be disheartening for a team to be shooting the ball as well as Miami, as well as Texas, to have a team like Miami come all the way back and now take the lead by 1. All this, and they've only hit 2 3-pointers. Mine, what's up? Thanks for the like. Hey, mine had a statement. It was like, don't study me because you won't graduate. 3-point shot. And there it is. You can't let Texas shoot. They will hit them. That shot was by Hunter. And Miami's down by 2 again. Long with the ball, not doing a lot of scoring today. Now they put him man-to-man on Carr. He pulls up. Hits this one, though. And it's tied up. 75-75. Carr gets it to Rice. Rice drives, spin move, jumper is off. Rebound Omier. And the Hurricanes are not in any hurry. Wong doesn't want to give it up. Think he's going to go man-to-man. Trying to move his way into something. Now he has to give it up to Miller. Miller with 11 seconds to shoot. He can take his man. He tries to. He's fouled on the play, and he will be going to the line. 3 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, whether Miami wins this or not, what guts? Huh? What guts? How to come back? Way to settle down in the second half and come all the way back and take the lead.
Your life a piece of cake. I was going to say easiest time, but that's way better. Imagine a new Buick.
So we have a timeout.
A walk in the park.
Let's get the score right first. All right. Let's get the score right first. It's tied up 75-75. What a game, guys. You knew it would have to happen. Every time Miami would chip into that lead, the Longhorns would be able to come back down and find a way to get a point, at least a point, and a lot of times it was a 3-point basket, and so they kept that stiff arm on Miami for a long time. But like I said, it's not like Miami wasn't scoring. It's like every time Miami would get a score, the Longhorns would come down and they would score. Most of the time, they will score a 3-point basket. And that 3-point basket would not only put them up, but create just a little extra stiff arm length. And when that happens, it's hard for you to get over that hump. It's hard for the team that's trailing to catch up. But somehow right here, they actually ran the Longhorns off the 3-point line. They haven't had as many open threes as they did in the first half, so they took care of that. Made them shoot twos. And Miami, like I said, they've been scoring. Both teams are scoring 75 points apiece. This is a little bit of scoring going on right here. All right, so Omier, 9 points. He has 7 rebounds. And this is having to be out of the game there because he has 4 fouls. Poplar, 15. Pack, 15. Wong, 12. I said Wong's going to have to score 15 points before Miami wins this game. Miller, 19. And the bench, 5 points for Texas. Mitchell has 4. Allen, 16. Bishop and Hunter, 7. Carr has 15. And the bench has just done a heck of a job for the Longhorns. Cunningham, 7. Morris, 6. And Rice, 13 points. All right, with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in this one, is a lifetime. This 3 minutes and 57 seconds is probably going to take 10 minutes to get done. And Miller steps up to the free throw line and hits a big one.
Understanding, feel. Everybody said about losing in the Elite Eight last year. He said he was still bitter about it. He said we worked our butts off to get back to this very game. So what he called,
and he hits both.
7 for 7 from the field and 7 for 7 from the line. 21 points.
He's feeling his knee too. I just noticed just a little bit. He's going to make sure he keeps.
What's up, Mine?
Automatic switch.
How you doing? Carr gets it to Hunter. Hunter turns down the 3, gets it back over to Carr. Hunter for 3 is online. And it's tipped out. Offensive rebound. Carr drives, kicks it. Rice fakes the 3, floats in, and the layup is good. Tied up again.
possession for Texas. Switch on, he got Rice on him.
And
Tougher out on big size. No foul call. Tap, no go. They're off the floor.
ball is loose. That's probably going to go out on Miami.
Rice did a heck of a job controlling Wong.
Man, look, Wong, I'm telling you, he's the offensive player of the of ACC of the year. But man, you got to move that ball around. I'm starting to hate one-on-one at any level. I'm starting to hate it. Because look, think about it. Think about it. Who's doing all the scoring for Miami? Who's doing the scoring for Miami? Poplar. Poplar is the hot man. Why not give it to him? And then have Carr with a jumper. It's off, but another offensive rebound. And another quick 3. Not a smart shot for me, guys. Texas. But now they put it in Wong's hand. All right, Coach, I know that's who you go to all the time, baby. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. But find Poplar, where is he? Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul. Well, it looks like they're staying here, so. Looks like there's going to be a blocking foul. Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul. That is Miami is in the bonus. Miller will go to the line. Miami has no one on the line. They're just saying, hey, we're going to make sure we get back. It's not going to be any missed shot. And us getting beat down the court. Miller, you just got to hit these free throws, baby. We're not worried about the layup. Excuse me, we're not worried about the rebound. You're going to hit these free throws.
The mayor is the man of the people. Now you've got Miller at the line shooting 2.
Come on, defense. Tied up 77 with 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Miami goes up by 1.
Talked about how
Texas Longhorn, the number 2 seed. Miami, number 5, the only remaining ACC team in the big dance. And Miller steps up and hits every one of his free throws so far, putting the Hurricanes up by 2. 2 minutes, 19 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. Carr brings it across the timeline. He's right beside the logo. Screen set up top. Rice finds Bishop. Bishop kicks it, and it's stolen. And Miller, being a smart player, says, slow it down. We need to work and get a point right here. Coach, call a play. It should be a play right here. Move the ball around a little bit. Oh, you should have gave it to him. Oh, step back. Ah. Offensive foul called on Pat. Yeah, he extended. He extended. Don't extend it. You got him. You had him regardless. You didn't have to do. That's a foul. He grabbed his arm. He sure grabbed his arm, but they're saying the commentators are saying let it go. Texas, they're feeling rushed like they got to score in a hurry, and they don't. Carr behind the back, spin move, fall away. It's good. Tied it up. It's tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Might as well be 0-0 with a minute and 21 seconds on the clock. Who can win this game in a minute and 16 seconds? Pat with the ball. That's what they should get into right there, Poplar. Whether they win or lose, if I get in Poplar's hands, I'm happy. Pat, looks like he's going to pull up for 3. It's short. Oh, that is going to be a foul. If they don't call over the back, that's going to be a foul. You see, I don't know what they call, bro. I don't know how they call this, because sometimes they'll call that a foul on the guy boxing out. Yeah, he's backing up. Like, you want to teach a kid to box out, but maybe if he doesn't back up, then Omir doesn't foul him. Yeah, bro. That's he cleared his legs away from under him. It wasn't, you can't call that over the back. Omir wasn't really over his back until he backed up. But the only thing I hate about that is you teach a kid to box out. But you got to teach him, hey, you box out. Once you feel him, if you feel him going up, you got to go ahead and stop. If you keep backing up, they're going to call that foul on you. Miami takes the lead. No threes. Carr. Turnover. What are you going to do? Are you going to slow it down? Poplar pulls it out. And Juan draws the foul.
Great help defense, the little things. All ball, too. Wow. I think you're right. Carr had a couple guys open, too, right there. Rice was right open at the three-point line. And a mismatch underneath without him, yes.
Here's Juan to shoot 2.
Juan's got to shoot 2.
84% on the season.
Juan hits the first.
Remember that story last year when we had him? Had to sign a contract. But he would do his homework and get good grades to keep playing basketball.
And Juan hits both.
ACC Player of the Year. And a great run in high school in Philly as well.
30 seconds left. Cunningham drives. The floater is off. And Miller with the rebound. He's fouled on the play. Can Miami hit the free throws? A lot of cheering going on in the what is it, T-Mobile Stadium, but the game is not over. Miami does have the momentum, but they've got to finish.
It was 13 early in this half. They made this comeback without making a single
4-point lead at this point with 23 seconds on the clock. 8 people in the house. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Come on, help me out. Help me out. Come on, Juan. Hit the free throws. And mommy, I'm not even gonna say that, Tario K. You know how I am. That big lady's got to be singing. Miller, you got to hit these free throws, buddy. They come down and hit a three-pointer. Miller, so far, I want to go ahead and put 85 there, but I'm not going to do it. 23 seconds on the clock, Miami. And he hits both of them. Carr comes out there in a hurry, goes to the basket. Left-hand layup, excuse me, that is Hunter. Left-hand layup is good. 17 whole seconds left on the clock. 17 whole seconds left on the clock. Still a 4-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't watch basketball, don't leave the stadium yet, because it is not over. It is never over in this situation. 17 seconds. Like I said, what was it? 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, took 10 minutes. This 17 seconds, guarantee you, 17 seconds is going to take 3 minutes. This 17 seconds is going to take 3 minutes. All right, but guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming and stopping by. Hanging out with the old coach. For Miami, let's see, Wong has 14 points. I said Miami would not win this if Wong doesn't score 15. He's close. His other partners are doing the job, though, helping him out. And Miller, 25 points. No better offensive player on the team right now than Miller. But they have got to get the ball in, and they've got to get it in clean. If not, the Longhorns can steal it and get a 3-point shot. They get the ball in Miller's hands. Miller will take the long walk. 16.6 seconds. I'm telling you guys what I say. The 16 seconds going to take 3 minutes. All right? It's still going right now. The time is still rolling right now. Especially if Miller misses his free throw. Or misses a free throw. He's got to hit these free throws. Miller steps up and hits it. I'll say what I'm thinking in my mind after this shot about Miller.
His performance from the field and the line. I don't want to put it on.
I feel confident. He's 12 for 12 from the line, and the way this young man is playing.
There you go. How about this?
Miller has hit every one of his free throws. He is 100% from the line. Got to be a quick shot, 3-point shot off the mark, and O'Meara with the rebound. And ladies and gentlemen, with 4.3 seconds on the clock, Coach, the old coach. Hey, I got to go for the old man. The old coach. He's never been this far, but with 4.2 seconds left on the clock, Coach Jim, I called him Lou from this go. He said, hey, get back, baby. Basic basketball. Get back. Nobody on the line but the shooter. Who's this, Popular? Oh, come on, Popular. Come on, Popular.
I have a gift card for Donatello right next to us.
Look at him. He's being stern but happy too. Let's go, baby. You got to hit this. Hit this. And he does, ladies and gentlemen. Really, all they have to do is stand there and don't foul. And this game is over. Miami to the Final Four. First time in team history. And they need to celebrate. They need to celebrate, guys. The only ACC team, and that's the only connection I have with Miami. The only ACC team left makes it to the Final Four. Ladies and gentlemen, they deserved every bit of it. Come on now. They were down by 13. They were down by 13 to a heck of a Texas team who was scoring at will. Like I said at about what, 8 minutes when, well, maybe 7 minutes, 7 or 6 minutes when Miami actually started making their run. It's got to be disheartening how at the 10-minute mark, you're walking around, your team is smiling. It's like, it's too easy. Then all of a sudden, a team that's not even shooting 3-pointers finds a way to come back, and not even just come back, but take the lead and beat you. Like, all you can do is stand there and think, like, what happened? What in the world happened? How in the world? And I even said it several times, guys, like, if they don't run these guys off the 3-point line, the way they're shooting, there's no way Miami's going to win this one. But they did in the second half. And we'll take a look at it. Before all you get out of here, hey, before all you get out of here, thank you all for being here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, guys. And next week, we'll be back at it. Next week, we'll be back at it, the Final Four. And I'm going to take a look at the bracket before I leave here. But, good job by Miami. Good job by Miami. All but out of it. All but out of this game and figured out a way. Figured out a way to settle down and come back and win this game. All right, so this is what is unusual about it. I'm not even going to look at the scores right now, but we will here in a second. Miami shot 50. Now, at the end of this game, you look at it and say, okay, Miami shot 59% to 50%. No wonder they won. But that, hey, through the whole game, I'm talking about basically the whole game, Miami started out pretty quick, but then pretty quickly, the Longhorns, Texas, came back and took the lead, and they were just hitting threes like crazy. And it just looked like they were going to get ran out of the gym there for a while. I mean, Miami fought back now. Miami just scored consistently, but Texas was hitting 3-point shots. So where Miami would come down and score 2, Texas was hitting 3-pointers. So they would always go up by 1. And so the lead just kept swelling there, especially in the second half. But then, you know, Miami just settled down. They settled down. And as one of the commentators said, it looks like the Texas Longhorns got away from running their offense, and that allowed Miami, who just, if you ask me, made better decisions down the stretch than Texas did. But let's look at a few more things. 3-point shooting. Miami shot 8 3-pointers and only hit 2. They won this game. They scored 82 points. 82 points. Only 2 of them came from the 3-point land. Texas shot 25 and hit 10. Still shot 40%. But in the second, I'm telling you, most of those 3-point shots came in the first half. They at least had 6, if I'm not mistaken. They at least had 6 3-pointers in the first half. So Miami, they ran them off the 3 in the second half. Free throws, 87%. Who shoots 87% from the free throw line? Miami does. Miami, that right there helped them win that game. Texas, 73.3. So they missed some that they should have had right there. The other thing, rebounding after Omir. Now Omir had to sit out of the game for a little bit because he got in foul trouble. But I'm pretty sure he had double-figure rebounds again. And the Longhorns were crashing the boards. They out-rebounded Miami by 2. But Miami was able to rebound enough there in the second half to win this game. 19 defensive rebounds. Whew. But anyway, there's your assist. The Longhorns were sharing the ball like crazy. 20 assists. Miami didn't do bad, but there at the end, that one-on-one to Wong, I thought maybe, sharing the ball might have been a little bit better, but that's why I'm not the coach. He's the coach, and he knew what he was doing. He knows his team better than me. Turnovers, 12-14. So Miami was able to turn over the Longhorns 2 more, and those right there were a big part of the game. That's 2 times you don't get a chance to shoot at your own basket. All right, and there it is. Miami had to come back from 13, and that was at one point in the second half. To win this game. Good job, Miami. We will look at the we'll look at the box scores real quickly. I know most of you guys are probably gone, but thank you. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. For Miami, Omir, 11. He had 9 rebounds. 11 points. Poplar, 16 points. Did a great job. When Juan wasn't scoring, Juan did score 15. I said he had to score 15. He did get 14 though. And actually, if you take back the offensive foul he had, and that score, there it is. There's 16 points for him. Pack 15. Juan 14. And Miller, big game today. 27 points. He went perfect from the free throw line. Actually perfect from the field. 7 of 7. I mean, what an outstanding game. 27. In the last game, Pack was the one to score. Now, I think it was high 20s. He might even have had 30 points. Boy, but they don't have a bench. They don't have any scoring on the bench, I'll tell you that. Joseph came off. He had a couple of good plays there. And he scored 5 points. For the Texas Longhorns, Mitchell had 4. Allen had 16. Bishop 7. Hunter 9. Carr, good outside shooting. He had 17. Cunningham 7. Morris had 6. And Rice off the bench with 15. Coach might want to think about starting Rice. But anyway, there you go. That's how it goes right there. So one more look at the bracket. We all know how it looks. The Final Four has been selected, guys. We look at all these number 1s. Alabama went down in the the Sweet 16, right? If I'm not mistaken. No. The Elite. Yeah. Whatever. They went down. All right. Houston went down to Miami. Just look at these number 1s, guys. Purdue goes down in the first round to Fairleigh Dickinson. Kansas makes it to 32, and then they go down. And is there? I don't think there's another number 1. I think that was it. Yep, that's it. All right, guys. So then we have San Diego and FAU. That's Florida Atlantic. They play each other April 1st on Coach Gary's birthday. Let's go, let's go. 58. And whoever wins that's going to be at 6 p.m. Is my birthday on a Sunday? Or is that a Saturday? I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then we have Miami, the only remaining ACC team in the Big Dance. They'll be playing UConn. UConn now. Texas was number 2. Hey, that means nothing. That just means these teams, right? Because really, like I said earlier, if you're gonna bet right now, you bet on the lower seed. You bet on the lower seed, which means if we bet on the lower seeds, then the championship is going to be FAU versus Miami. But if you ask me, any of these teams can win. Any of these teams can win. Like, I don't think there's any. I know there's no one. It could have been no one except somebody who doesn't know anything about basketball to say the Final Four is going to be San Diego State, Florida Atlantic, Miami, and UConn. Now, UConn may have gotten in there for a few people. UConn may have gotten in there, but not any number 5s, right? But that's how it's going to be, guys. And so Miami plays right after Miami and UConn play right after San Diego and FAU at 8:49. Well, you know for a fact I will be doing one of these games because I don't do anything on my birthday. Nope, I don't do anything on my birthday, and they're sure not going to give me a birthday party. You 58 years old, you don't need no birthday party. Maybe if I make it to 60, somebody might do something, but ain't no big deal. No big deal. All right, guys. What a game, what a game. They should try to get get the ball to Miller. Hey, that was a good idea there, Tar Heel K. The fat lady is now that is true grit and guts. Miami deserves it. Yep. Miller hit at least 12 points from the line. Yep, he hit every one of his points. Go Canes, ACC Final Four. UConn is going to be tough. Yep, they're going to be tough. But it should be a good game. All of them should be. It's a good game. 4 against 5, and then over San Diego State and FAU. That's what is it? 5 against 9. 5 against 9. So it's gonna be a good one, guys. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. All right. I really don't see anybody getting blown out. Possibility over there on the Florida Atlantic and San Diego State, because San Diego State's been playing pretty good. The only way Miami's gonna get blown out is if they just stink it up from the floor. But I don't know. They've hit their stride right now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll do a little bit of research on all these teams, because I don't pay too much attention to UConn and these other teams outside the ACC, but it's a reason to do now. So hey, I'll be seeing you guys next time. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let me check to see what my likes look like here by the end of the game. $16 likes, not bad at all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with the old coach. And I'm gonna check you guys out next time. All right. Check you guys out next time. Go Miami, good job. Texas. Let's go Tar Heels. Let's go Hornets. Let me check and see what my Hornets are doing right now. All right. Peace.